Okay, so I'm trying to watch this bullshit video about how technology ruins our lives, and my roommate suggested that I should just record my reactions to it because I'm just getting angry at it. So I'm going to see if I can play this video and pause it and give reactions.
Who is this person?
I have 422 friends.
Good for you.
Yet I'm lonely.
Oh.
I speak to all of them.
You poor...
I'm sorry.
So having 422 friends on Facebook and not talking to every single one of them means you're lonely, right?
Poor baby.
Every day, yet none of them really know me.
Isn't that your fault?
Yeah.
If nobody knows you,
Shit.
isn't that your fault? I don't care if you talk. Isn't that your fault? If nobody knows you, doesn't that mean that you're not sharing things? Not that... Look up! Oh no, I'm doing this on my
My
computer!
sits in the spaces between, looking into their eyes or at a name on a screen. I took a step back and opened my eyes. I looked around and realised that this media we call social is anything but.
Okay, so my other roommate mentioned this, and I'm gonna mention this because I cannot get over the fact that this rhymes. Stop. It's... But also, like... So are you shitting on people who are social via the internet? Because that's just fucked up.
When we open our computers and it's our doors we shut. All this technology we have, it's just an illusion. Community, companionship, a sense of inclusion, yet...
So the internet isn't real. We're back to that shit again.
When you step away from this device of delusion, you awaken to see a world of confusion. A world where we're slaves to the technology we mastered, where information gets sold.
I, for one, welcome our new robot overlords. Right?
Yeah.
I'm just a slave to this computer right now! It's tethered to me!
Roombas and stuff.
Oh my god, Roombas are gonna take over the world. It's terrible. It's all terrible. It's all terrible!
What if they had like a line that's like, if you have a Roomba, like you don't give into the Roomba disillusion or whatever the fuck.
Don't give in to the
Can you edit
Roomba.
that out? I sounded really stupid.
I'm not gonna edit it. I don't care.
Damn it!
I don't. If you have a Roomba, it's gonna be Doomba.
By some rich, greedy bastard. A world of self-interest,
Okay, I will not deny that information is shared by greedy billionaires. I'm not gonna deny that. But the next part is what gets me.
By some rich, greedy bastard. A world of self-interest, self-image, self-promotion.
So, it's bad to be interested in yourself. You should love yourself, but you should most importantly hate yourself so we can sell you shit. But you're not allowed to love yourself by, like, taking selfies and being happy on the internet. That's
You
not
can
allowed.
love yourself, but you can't love yourself too much. Or
Yeah.
just giving into the illusion of social media.
Where we all share our best bits, but leave out the emotion.
Oh no!
Oh no! Oh no! I share things without pouring out my soul every 4 fucking seconds.
Oh no, I took a
We're at
selfie
our
when I
most happy
cried that day and I
with an
didn't tell
experience we
everybody.
share. But is it the same if no one is there?
Okay, so it cuts to this shot of this girl with a bunch of friends in some beautiful, like, fields on a cliff, and there's water, and they're, like, pointing at it, and everybody's like, ah! And then it cuts back, and she's just got her phone out, you know, taking a selfie, whatever. And it's like, what's wrong with that? Are you shitting on people who travel by themselves and then take pictures of themselves and share it with their friends? Because plenty of people love to travel alone. So... God, I'm 1 minute into this 4-minute video, and I've recorded 4 minutes, and I'm so
Be there for your friends, and they'll be there too. But no one will be if a group message will do. We edit and exaggerate, crave adulation. We pretend not to notice the social isolation. We put our words into order until our lives are glistening. We don't even know if anyone is listening.
So?
Being alone isn't the problem. Let me just emphasize, if you read a book, paint a picture, or do some exercise, you're being...
So you can be alone, but only in the ways that I approve of. You can sit and read a book, or you can paint, or you can exercise, get your fat ass off the couch, I see your shit, and that's all fine. But if you sit alone, the same time that you'd be sitting alone reading a book or something, you can't sit alone and be on the internet. Not allowed.
Productive and present, not reserved and recluse. You're being awake and attentive and putting your time to good use. So when you're in public and you start to feel alone, put your hands behind your head, step away from the phone. You don't need to stare at your men.
Wait, so when I feel alone in public, I shouldn't text my friends even though I'm by myself. I should put my hands behind my head and step away from my... Am I putting it on the ground first? I'm gonna put my phone out so somebody can, like, take it. I'm gonna put it down and put my hands on my head like somebody's got a... Like, what?
If I'm taking
Am I being
public trains
mugged?
and I'm really nervous, I should not have one thing that'll keep me, like, a little bit calm.
Right? I shouldn't be allowed... You know, I shouldn't double check my route on my phone. I should ask the creepy dude sitting next to me, right?
Oh, yeah.
You will rate your contact list. Just talk to one another. Learn to coexist.
Oh my god, nobody talks to each other at bus stops or on trains. Where did this shit come from?
Only creepy guys will talk to you on a bus stop and train.
I don't know if you could hear that, so I'm gonna repeat it. Only creepy guys will talk to you if you're at a bus stop or on a train.
Notice a guy made this video?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, like, it shows these 3 girls sitting at a bus stop, and 2 of them are on their phone, and the other one's, like, glaring at them. And it's like, people...
How dare you?
Where did we get this idea that, like, everybody was so social with strangers all the time? Where did that come from? I really want to know where that came from, because I don't think it's true.
Can't stand to hear the silence of a busy commuter train where no one wants to talk through the fear of looking insane. We're becoming
Maybe I just don't want to fucking talk to you.
unsocial. It no longer satisfies to engage with one another and look into someone's eyes. We're surrounded by children who, since they were born,
Okay, so it showed this shot of a guy on his phone, and there's candles lit, and then this chick, it, like, pans over this girl taking a drink from a glass and looking annoyed. Are you on your phone alone on a date? Because, yeah, that's rude. Are you on a phone at a party, and there's a whole fuck ton of other people, and, you know, maybe you're really bored, and this chick is annoyed because she feels like she can't talk to you even though you're on your phone? Isn't that kind of her problem? Or maybe if you really wanted to be talking to people, you wouldn't be on your phone? Like, what?
have watched us living like robots and think it's the norm.
Robots.
It's not very likely you'll make world's greatest dad if you can't entertain a child without using an iPad.
No.
People do that. Not
It is
everybody
not-
in the world has to.
Do you know how many parents are so thankful that they have something else that their kid can do? Like, aren't you fucking thankful that that kid is not sitting there on your train screaming and crying? Aren't you thankful that you're sitting on a train and a kid is sitting there playing with an iPad instead of running between your legs and screaming?
He like wants you to lug around like 12 books and 12 games in your bag. It's horrible to have everything in one convenient thing.
God, it's not like, you know, you could use something like an iPad to carry children's books. Fuck.
When I was a child, I'd never be home. Be out with my friends on a...
Okay, he's about to start talking about how he'll be outside with his friends when he was a kid, and they'd be like alone, you know, outside playing and running in the mud and the water. Well, whose fault is it that the media has told us about fucking thousands of child abductions every year, and there's all this stranger danger, and you can't let your kids go anywhere alone ever? And then you're mad that because you won't let them go outside, they're gonna sit inside and fucking play on an iPad because you won't let them go outside. Jesus.
bikes we would roam. I'd wear holes in my trainers and graze up my knees. We'd build our own clubhouse high up in the trees. Now the park's so quiet it gives me a chill. See no children outside and the swings hanging still.
What parks is he going to?
What park do you live
I was just at
by?
a park yesterday, and some kids refuse to hang out with, like, refuse to do anything technological so they can play on the fucking playground.
What? Yeah. What park are you going by, and what time are you going by this park? Because this shot looks like about fucking sunset, and parents don't take their kids to the park at sunset because kids are out of school and they're like fucking home having dinner or something. Like, Jesus.
There's no skipping, no hopscotch, no church and no steeple. We're a generation of idiots,
No church,
smartphones and dumb people.
Generation of idiots, smartphones, and dumb people. Well, I
guess He's
can't.
the one who gets to make that decision.
Yeah, this one dude gets to decide that because a bunch of people are on their smartphones, they're all stupid. I don't even know if I'm going to pause this video anymore. I'm just going to talk
So
over
look up
it.
from your phone, shut down the display. Take in your surroundings, make the most of today. Just one real connection is all it can
Write your
take.
directions on a scrap of paper, you piece of shit. Ask for directions instead of using your phone, and it's an easier way to get there.
There in the moment that she gives you the look that you remember forever.
Okay, yeah, that was a douchebag being on a phone on his date. That wouldn't have been a great date if he didn't have his phone on, because I think he had his phone on because he was having a shitty time.
Tell hundreds of what you've just done, because you want to share this moment with just this one. The time you'll sell your computer so you can buy a ring for the girl of your dreams who is now the real thing. The time you want to start a family, and the moment when...
Oh man, if I hadn't written down my directions on that piece of paper, if I'd used my phone instead, I would never have talked to this random girl who's now the mother of my children. Well, then obviously it wasn't fucking meant to be, because this world is no longer a world where people write directions down on a piece of paper unless they absolutely have to. That's not what this world is anymore, and just because it's not the same as it used to be doesn't mean it's any worse.
That's like saying if somebody met their girlfriend by breaking their leg, that like people should break their legs more. What's wrong with them? Walking correctly on their legs.
And now you're trying to pull at my heartstrings by showing me shots of old people walking together. I mean, you know, I am a total sucker for cute old people stories, but like, I'm not, no. Oh, now he's on his phone, and he doesn't ask her for directions. She's just gonna walk by, and he's not gonna see her. Oh no! Oh no! They never met because he was on his phone. Damn, that guy is standing on his phone in one spot for like hella hours. I don't think I've ever seen anybody do that. I don't think I've ever seen somebody stand in the middle of a walkway on their phone for like 4 hours. Oh no, you're next to your friend on the couch and you're both on your phones. You know, not everybody's gonna be social like all the time. I know I'm not, I am not the most introverted person, but neither am I the most extroverted person. And I know that sometimes I like being able to sit in a room with people and have us both be on our technology because it lowers my stress level sometimes. Or just that, like, yeah, I want to talk to people on my, chat because I don't have the energy to be in a room with another person. God, that video is so stupid.
Really pretentious.
It's fucking over, and I'm done, and it took me 12 minutes to watch a 4.5-minute video because it was so dumb. Don't shit on technology just because you're, like, too fucking insecure to actually talk to people online. Don't shit on technology because you think the internet is fake. Don't shit on technology because that's not how it was like when I was growing up. Like, that's not what it was like when I was growing up. I was telling my other roommate, like, we are part of this unique generation that we're, like, right in the middle as all of this technology comes out and evolves and changes the world around us. And that's where we're getting some of this, like, well, that's not what it was like. That's not what it should be like. Well, guess what? That's what it's like. So maybe our world is fucking changing and you should get over it. I'm done. This is a 13-minute video. Jesus Christ.